Today, I'm unhauling a bunch of books that have been sitting on my bookshelf collecting dust, bitch. Dust. That's one thing I don't want my books to do, collect dust. I recently reorganized my bookshelf and I decided to unhaul a heap of books that I have either read already or that I haven't read, but I know I'm not going to get to anytime soon. I'm also unhauling covers that I don't particularly like anymore. I really want to steer clear from owning books that have people on the covers. Now, I've kept a bunch for certain reasons, but yeah, I really want to steer clear of people on the covers. I definitely enjoy more discreet type of covers nowadays, and since so many authors are now going that route, I want to start getting the covers to certain books that have discreet covers and get rid of the people covers, if that makes sense. So we're in a different location. We're in front of my bookshelf today. I really like filming in front of my bookshelf. I know a lot of people love the white wall and when I have a plant or something in the background, but I enjoy the bookshelf. Okay, I enjoy this. It's so empty at the moment, bitch. It's a joke because I've gotten rid of so many things. I recently had an appointment with my therapist and she was telling me that I need to find a spot in my house where I can de-stimulate when I'm not in mum mode. And I was coming into my library and looking at my bookshelf was doing the opposite. I just did not enjoy looking at the books on the shelf. I didn't enjoy the covers anymore. I was looking at them and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many books here I haven't read that I'm not going to get to, or if I do end up reading them, I know that I'll be reading them through Kindle Unlimited or on my Kindle or on my phone or audio versions. I know I'm not going to pick these up. It's no shade to these authors. I love a lot of these authors. I will still read their books. I just don't want these paperbacks on my shelf anymore. And the shelf is looking divine, darling. You can't really see it now the way that I'm filming, but it's just delicious. It's delicious in every way. And yes, I have black hair. It was a mistake. You know you're going through it mentally when you box dye your own hair black. If you know, you know. I haven't done a mental breakdown box black dye since I was 17. But I'm here. I'm here. It was a lot darker than what it is now. Believe it or not, it was horrendous, bitch. And then when I did it, I looked in the mirror and I was like, fuck. I was like, I remember now why I don't have black hair, because it looks horrendous on me, especially when I'm fair. A lot of fair girls that have a nice yellow undertone can rock black hair, but if you're fair with a pink undertone, bitch, there's no fucking way you can rock black hair when you're fair. It's atrocious, bitch. It's atrocious, okay? Imagine a natural redhead dyeing their hair black. Not a vibe, not a vibe, and that is me, bitch. Though I'm not completely a redhead, I am ginger enough to not pull off black hair. Anyway, I washed it 7 times and we've gotten rid of a lot of the black. The rang is still, the ginge, the ranger, is shining through a little bit. Anyway, we're here to unhaul all my books. Not all of them, but most of them. And I'm just here for the colourful bookshelves. I've talked so much because it's been so long. My child is currently occupied with Miss Rachel. Bless Miss Rachel. Let's get this going. Let's get this video started before I get caught up with nap time and feed time and all of that nonsense. It's not nonsense, but you know what I mean. I'm actually umming and ahhing if I should keep these 2 books, but I really want to get the whole series with the new discreet covers. You'll know what I'm talking about when I show you them. And even though these are college romances, and I don't really tend to read a lot of college romances anymore, I do love this author with my entire heart, and she's written some of my favorite books. So I like to support, I like to support a home hoe, a home girl, a home bitch. 𝐒𝐈𝐍𝐊𝐒. These books here, so we've got Bad Boys Break Hearts, and this one here is the female cover of Nice Guys Don't Win. I do love this cover though. Maybe I will keep this one. And I'll get rid of this one. She has different covers for these now, and I've seen them online and I'm like, I need those covers of these books. I should probably not smash these around because they are getting donated to friends and family stuff. So there's some of them I will sell, and I've already lined up the people that are going to buy them. Anyway, I'm undecided now that I'm looking at these on the viewfinder. I don't know, I just really want to get the other covers. You've seen them, I think you've seen them, and I want to collect them and not have these ones. But I do love this girl cover. She's a woman of color too, so she's gorgeous, bitch. Gorgeous. Maybe I will just keep her. Oh my god. Maybe I will just put them back on the shelf for now. Oh, this video is gonna fuck me up. I should not have filmed this. I should not. I'm gonna put them back. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put them back. No, I'm gonna put them to the side. I already decided to get rid of them, and now that I'm showing you guys, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll keep them. Okay, then we have the Medicine Kate series by Kate James. So we've got book 1, Hate. Book 2, Liar. Then we've got book 3, Fake. Yes, Fake. And then we've got book 4, Kate. So this is a reverse harem, and I tried reading it. It just wasn't my thing. I don't really like reverse harems. I did try reading it on Kindle, and I also had the Audible, like the audio version on Audible, and it just wasn't my vibe. So they're collecting dust. They're brand fucking new and untouched. Well, I'm touching them right now, but I haven't read them. So goodbye, they're going. Next, we've got this entire like interconnected world standalone series by Dangerous, what's the publishing company? Dangerous Press. So there's a bunch of books here. We've got Triple Threat by K. Webster, Beautiful Nightmare by Gianna Darling, Dangerous Temptation, I've read this one, The Stroke of Midnight, like trilogy by K. Webster, Lessons in Sin as well. So I'm getting rid of them, not because I have read them and I dislike them. I haven't read them. I'm just passing them over to someone else. I know when I do go to read all them that it'll be on my phone. Like I'm going to be reading them on Kindle, and their covers don't really speak to me, okay? I'm really into like really pretty covers that are appealing to the eye, that bring me joy. The book isn't bringing me joy because it's got an ugly cover or a cover that I necessarily don't like. I'm not keeping. That's how we're rolling. So we're unhauling Shame Me Not by Fiona Cole. The only reason why I'm getting rid of this is because it does not match the rest of her books. I would keep it if it was the same dimensions of her other books, but it's not, so goodbye. Into the Clear Water by B. Celeste. I simply just do not want to own this. I am keeping 2 of her books, my favorite books from her, but the rest of her books I have slowly been getting rid of, just because I don't love the covers. It's no hate to the author, I know, I'm just being a bit of a bitch here. I've also got another 𝐒𝐿𝐈 book, Say When. I used to be obsessed with this cover, but I'm moving on, okay? I'm moving on. I did really love this cover when I did purchase it, but I just don't want it on my shelf anymore. It's a good student-teacher romance if you're into that. These books here. Okay. The Society, See No Evil series by Ivy Fox. Don't know nothing about this. This has been sitting on my shelf for like 2 years. I haven't touched it. I don't plan on touching it. And I just don't like men on the covers of my books anymore. So that series is going, as well as the Lords of Pain series. This is going too, because I know I'm not going to read it anytime soon. I don't want these covers anymore. I think since becoming a mum, I don't want my books to look like porn. You know, like I want them to be a little bit discreet because I'm going to have a child around here, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm getting rid of that. 1, because I don't like the covers. 2, because they've got like, people on the covers. 3, it's a reverse harem. Apparently it's a brutal bully romance as well. And I'm not really into bully romances. Enemies to lovers with a little bit of bullying I can get into, but full-blown bullying romances, I'm like, bitch, go to therapy. The Devil's Lair and Angel's Cage. I've read these, I love these, they're Mafia, but I'm very particular with what Mafia books I'm keeping, so they're going. I've got the Born Darkly Duet by Trisha Wolfe. I haven't read this yet, but I want to. And I just don't have anywhere to really put these books that is appealing and pretty and looks good on my shelves. So someone else can have these and enjoy them. I'm keeping 2 books from Tilly Cole, but I'm going to pass on the paperback of Lord of London Town. I love this book. If you like Peaky Blinders, bitch, you will love Lord of London Town. I want to do a video soon of if you like this TV show, you'll love this book, or vice versa. And I'm also going to get rid of Sick Fucks. I haven't read it yet. But I just don't want this cover. No shade, bitch, no shade. I just want to clear up the covers, you know what I mean? I'm getting rid of this series, which I've been wanting to get rid of for quite some time. And this is the Lesson in Thorns series by Serena Simone. I do love this cover. I don't like this series though, so I don't know why the fuck I bought all of them, even though I know I don't like the series. I bought the entire paperback series of this knowing I didn't enjoy the books. What? I liked book 1. After that though, I wasn't into it, so I don't know why I bought them. More Kay Webster books. Dirty Ugly Toy, which I haven't read yet. It's a dark romance. We're getting rid of that. Whispers and Roars. I love this book. This is such a good book for like spooky season. It's full of twists. It's like a mind fuck. It's really good, but I'm getting rid of it because I've already read it and I don't think I'll read it again. Cold Heart. I just own this. I'm not going to read it anytime soon. And this is my favorite Mafia duet, one of anyway. And it's the Greek Mafia. Hidden Truths and Stolen Lies. I just want to get rid of the covers. I'm sorry, I love it, but I just don't want them on my shelf. I feel mean, but I'm not like putting them in the bin. They're going to people that want them on their shelves, and they're going to enjoy them more than what I am. We've got this trilogy here from Jade West, Heartless, Soulless, and Relentless. Bye-bye. I'm getting rid of Liza James books. Hear me out. I just have tried so hard to style these on my shelves, and they just don't go. I do love Liza's books though. Like Fated is one of my favorite books of all time. If she was ever to redesign her covers, I would repurchase all of these. I really liked Vibe as well. It's a great sapphic romance. It's really dark though, to do with like cult and religious trauma. I do love Liza. I just am not digging these covers anymore, and if she was to ever redesign them, I would totally repurchase. Kate Stewart. I hated this series. I do not understand the hype. I don't like the covers. These are better though than the republished ones that you're finding in like department stores right now, because they've been picked up by a publisher. Those covers are fucking trash, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw shade. Trash. These ones are way better, but still, I don't like the covers. I don't like the story. And Kate Stewart is quite controversial, which, you know, do what you will with that, you know what I mean? If she's controversial and you don't want to read her, or you don't give a fuck, whatever, I don't care what you do. But I just don't want these on my shelf anymore because they stress me out. The Unsainted series by 𝐒𝐈𝐍𝐊𝐒. These are going because, not that I dislike this series, I do really enjoy this series, but I don't want to have a lot of dark black books on my shelf. I know I sound ridiculous, but I'm trying to lighten up this space. Saffron Kent's books. These one, I've kept a couple of them, but this is like the series, some like college, high school series or something. We've got My Darling Arrow, Bad Boy Blues, A Gorgeous Villain, and these Thorn Kisses. Bye-bye. I don't like them. I've tried reading them a million times, and they're just not my vibe. We've got the rest of 𝐒𝐈𝐍𝐿's books here. No offense to 𝐒𝐈𝐍𝐿, she's just got dark covers, and she's a dark romance author, but unorthodox. Bye-bye. Haven't read it yet. Ecstasy, I've tried reading this and I don't actually like it. And then we got Omnibus, book 1 and book 2. I'm sorry, but the bitch writes the fattest books these days, and I can't even, if an author is going to release something like this, forget about it. I'm just not going to read it. I'm sorry, it could be the best book ever, but I cannot do massive books anymore. I used to be someone that wanted massive books. Like, I used to hate if a book finished and I loved it so much and the page count was like 500. I'd be like, why couldn't you just write more? Now I'm like, wrap it up in 400 maximum pages, please. Even if it's 300 pages, divine baby, that's perfect for me. I'm getting rid of all of Raina Kent's books, not because I don't like them. Again, it's the cover and the yellow spines. I'm not about the yellow spines. So we've got all the lies as well as all the truths. Bye-bye. Reign of a King and Rise of a Queen. I read this not last year, the year before, and I really liked it. Really good age gap. But yeah, I don't like the covers. This series, what is it? The Royal Elite series, which I love and haven't finished. I actually aim to finish this series this year. But I'm getting rid of it because I am going to read this on my Kindle. I already got most of the books on my Kindle, and I don't like the yellow spines. And there's all shirtless men on the front. And we're just not doing it anymore, bitch. We're not doing it anymore. They're all the books I'm unhauling. I love that I've cleared up all this space, and I'm slowly like refilling it with new books and other books that I want to own. And yeah, I'm still collecting and buying books. I'm just being really mindful of what I'm buying. I'm either buying like books that I know that I love, or colorful, stunning, pretty books. and I'm like freeing up the space of so much black, even though you can see a ton of black here. I still have a lot of black books, but it's broken up with more colorful books now, and it just looks more balanced, and it doesn't like mentally drag me down, and it just looks more appropriate for my household. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this unhauling. If you did, thumbs it up. Maybe I can do a book haul soon. I've got a ton of new books that I haven't shown you guys. Do we want a book haul? I do book hauls so often. What do you want to see next from me? What type of video do you want to see next from me? I did mention that I want to do like, if you loved this TV show, you'll love this. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that, because I've had this list going for so long now. Like for almost 2 years I've wanted to do this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.